primary trigonometric ratios. What are the three primary trigonometric ratios? There are three primary trigonometric ratios. These ratios represent relationships between the sides of a triangle and their corresponding angles. Where do you start? Step number 1. Draw and name the triangle. Name the given triangle, triangle ABC. To do this, name the right angle, angle B. The letter in the middle of the name represents the right angle. Name the top angle, angle A. Name the bottom angle, angle C. Now that you've named the angles, or the vertices, or the corners, we're going to name the sides. To do this, you're going to draw a line across from the angle and use the lowercase angle name for the side name. For example, name the side across from angle B, little b. Name the side across from angle A, little a. Name the side across from angle C, little c. Step number 2, identify the reference angle. Since the use of primary trigonometric ratios require an angle, your next step is to identify that angle, which we will call the reference angle. For example, in the question given triangle ABC, angle A is 40 degrees, side A is 5 centimeters, find the length of B. The reference angle is angle A. Label this the reference angle. Now, label the sides. The sides across from the right angle is labeled the hypotenuse. The side across from or opposite the reference angle is labeled opposite. The side between the reference angle and the right angle is labeled adjacent. Adjacent means beside. Step 4, write down what is given. In this step, you write down the key information that is provided or given in the question. In this example, given triangle ABC, angle A is 40 degrees, side A is 5 centimeters, find the length of B. Where do you start? Write down what is given in the question. From the question, we know that angle A is 40 degrees. We know that side A, or the opposite side, is 5 centimeters. What is required? To find the length of side B, which in our diagram represents the hypotenuse. Determine which trigonometric ratio to use. There are 3 trigonometric ratios to choose from. Are the sine of theta, which is used to represent an angle. which is opposite over hypotenuse, cos theta, which is adjacent over hypotenuse, or tan theta, which is opposite over adjacent. Now, continuing with determining which trig ratio to use, you are given the value of the opposite side, and you are required to find the length of the hypotenuse. We have opposite over hypotenuse, which would be the sine ratio. Sine theta is opposite divided by hypotenuse. Now that we know the formula to use, we substitute the given values into the formula. Opposite is 5, angle A is 40, so sine 40 degrees is equal to 5 over the hypotenuse. And now we use our calculators to solve, but first we must cross multiply to get sine 40 degrees equals 5 divided by the hypotenuse. And now, step 8, solve for the unknown variable by cross multiplying, and you would get the hypotenuse times sine of 40 is equal to 5. Divide both sides by sine 40 degrees. The hypotenuse times sine 40 degrees divided by sine 40 degrees is 5 divided by sine 40. Solve for the unknown variable. Now we reduce sine 40 and sine 40 to 1 over 1. So we have the hypotenuse equals 5 divided by sine of 40 degrees. Using your calculator, 5 divided by sine 40 is approximately 7.78. This represents the length of the hypotenuse. Step number 9, state your conclusion. The length of side B, the hypotenuse, is 7.78 centimeters. Don't get hung out to dry. Practice, practice, practice. It's your turn.